On this Thursday morning, summer weather is kicking in and we're feeling the heat of it as well. But of course, our pets are feeling those effects too. And that could give them some discomfort as well. With us today to talk about all of the things that you need to know as a pet owner is pet expert Charlotte Reed to share some tips about our pets' health. Charlotte, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
You're
and I'm
welcome.
glad to know that you are a pet owner.
I know.
A golden doodle, right?
A golden doodle, my little Kensington. And here we have Wally.
We have Wally. Wally's an English toy spaniel.
Okay.
But one of the most important things to realize is that weather and environmental conditions really affect pets. We see it now, what's going on coming down from Canada with the bad weather. But let's talk about some of the other things because you've already had some experts on this.
Yeah. So talking about the conditions, we have flea and tick medication here. You said this is important, especially during the summer months.
Because when the weather is warm, it activates the flea and ticks. But you should have flea and tick protection all year long, but especially in the summer months when it's warm. So I bought Actispot for cats and Activate for dogs. And what I love about it is, number one, this is just as good as what you find at the vet, but it's less the price.
How much are we talking about in savings?
We're talking about $7, $10 somewhere in there. Plus, it works just as well. So why not save money?
Yeah.
And don't forget your cat. A lot of people forego the flea and tick products for cats. Okay. So next up, allergies.
Allergies. So many of us are experiencing it, but the pets, they experience it too.
Right. A lot of times with pets, they itch and they scratch. Their eyes will run, they might sneeze, but really it's about itchy, scratchy. Okay, so especially now when the weather is bad, there's lots of debris in the air and allergens, you have to realize your pet acts like a dust mop. He pulls it in that pollen all over. So it's like bringing a dust mop not only into your home, but in your bed because so many Americans sleep with their pet. Okay.
You know what's interesting? So I have a golden doodle, as we talked about. And I've noticed sometimes when he comes around me, I start to sneeze, my eyes start to water.
Now imagine all of that in your bed on the sheets if he sleeps with you. Okay, sunscreen. A lot of people don't realize that pets need sunscreen too. So you have white dogs, dogs with pink noses, dogs that are susceptible to cancer. Golden retrievers. Now you got a little half a golden retriever in there, pugs and boxers. So you want to use sunscreen. This is EpiPet sunscreen. It's developed by a veterinarian, okay? Same vet who did this EpiPet shampoo. And I love it because it's in a sports bottle. You can spray the dog like this, you know, all over, but you can turn the bottle upside down and spray his belly.
Okay.
So very important sunscreen for pets.
And let's talk about this. This weekend, obviously Pride celebrations. A lot of folks are going to be out there with their pets. Should they put on shoes? I mean, it's going to be 80-degree weather. How should they prepare their pets for that?
So what I usually say with toy dogs, I would rather you have a little sack that you put the toy dog in. With older dogs or bigger dogs, shoes work really well, but you have to train your dog for shoes. If it's too much going on, just leave the pet at home. It'll be better. But if you're going to be taking your pet to any activity, especially as the summer progresses, you definitely need a water bowl. I love these water bowls because you can see it here. It has legs, it folds flat, and it has a carabiner. So I might attach it to my purse and you might attach it to your jeans. Okay. So that's really, really important. And then always make sure you bring water. So maybe if you have a pet and he likes to go hiking and he has a little backpack, just stick some water and some duty bags there. But don't forget the duty bags because you want to clean up your environment. You know, DC is a beautiful city and you don't want to be spreading germs around.
Yeah, these are good tips, especially for Wally and so many of you pet owners at home. So we'll post all this online. Charlotte, thank you so much for being with us today to talk about all of this. You're welcome. All right, Tanaya.